No one wants bands to all be posh. Otherwise, every band will sound like... I'm not going to say the name of any bands, okay? Because I've started enough beefs in my life in the comedy industry. I need to widen that out to music as well. But if you're wondering why bands are all posh, or you're wondering why comedians are all posh, or any of this kind of stuff, it's literally because the apprenticeship in most art forms is unpaid. Comedians in the 80s, like Stuart Lee always talks about it, he was like, we just lived on the dole for like a couple of years. Yeah. You know, Stuart Lee living on the dole ended up working out very well for the Exchequer because in income tax, he's probably, and you know, the revenue that he generates on his tours, he's put, like, he has repaid that, and it was the investment in him they have got back 1 million times over and over. You know, like it makes sense to invest. And we don't talk enough about, you know, the systemic conditions in the kind of post-war period that allowed for working class boys from Liverpool to go to art school. So they had 2 years to experiment. And again, that state investment, they have got back 1 trillion times over. Like the fucking Beatles have put more money into this country than so many CEOs of multinational companies. Like, that's just a reality of it. There's a culture of being very angry with Nepo babies. It makes sense that people don't know where to direct their anger, so they direct it at individuals. But the problem is what you're missing there is a systemic problem. We need to invest in grassroots music venues. We need more affordable housing. We need a better functioning health service. We need a functioning social safety net. And all of those things are worthwhile investments because they create and cultivate conditions in which artists and artistic communities can thrive and flourish. I can be a buzzkill on anything. Whatever podcast you get me on, I will somehow end up using the phrase, the problem is capitalism.